Alright, so behind me here you've got motor yacht Fee Phantom. Now, I made a number of videos about motor yacht Fee in London, and I've changed the way I say the name because I've been calling it Pi, but I'm told, reliably informed by people close to the vessel, that it's actually pronounced Fee. So, okay, so this is Fee Phantom. This is a support vessel or a shadow vessel to motor yacht Fee, which is obviously arrested in London. Luckily, for the owner at least, this vessel didn't go to London with it.
The brand new 59 metre or 193 foot motor yacht Fee was arrested in March whilst docked in Canary Wharf in London by the UK government, even though the Russian owner had not been placed on any sanctions list by any country. Grant Shapps, the UK's Minister of Transport, said, "I have worked closely with the National Crime Agency and the UK's Border Maritime Investigations Bureau to intercept the £38 million fee. This government will continue to take robust action against anyone benefiting from connections to Putin's regime." 6 months later, the yacht is still sitting in London, even though after a raft of sanctions ever increasing in their scale against people close to Putin, the UK government does not seem to be able to find a reason to sanction Sergei Nomenko, who owns the vessels, but issued this statement: "While we accept that the owner of Fee is not sanctioned neither here in the UK nor anywhere else, we will continue to do all we can to disrupt the lives of the Russian elite." So whilst motor yacht Fee is arrested in London, his other vessels, Fee Phantom and motor yacht Aurelia, with the best paint job I've ever seen on any yacht, are free to come and go from this Italian marina.
What is a support vessel, I hear you ask, if you're new to the channel? A support vessel or a shadow vessel is another boat that follows the other boat, shadows it everywhere it goes, and it has things like toys on it. Now, this is actually a very small shadow vessel, only 36 meters, and it doesn't seem to have an awful lot of space for the toys, which is what they normally do. They normally have the toys on board, like jet skis. You can see there's a speedboat on the back here. They probably do have jet skis somewhere. On the bigger vessels that have support vessels, they also have space for a helicopter, submarines, things like that. This one, however, is quite small, so I don't think it has any space for a helicopter. It certainly doesn't have any space for a helicopter.
If you've ever connected to free Wi-Fi, like in a coffee shop, you're at risk from the man in the middle, the hacker, who's in the same shop. He's broadcasting the fake Wi-Fi you just connected to, and now he can see everything you're doing, unless you're using NordVPN, which will protect you from man-in-the-middle attacks. And if you've ever had an email telling you to click on this link because your account is in violation, or to get something for free, then you might be the victim of a phishing scam. But clicking on the link takes you to a fake site, and then your login details are stolen. Protect yourself from fake URLs with Nord Threat Protection. And don't be the product. If you think your free VPN is the same, you're wrong. A free VPN will track your activity and sell that data to ad companies. Anyone offering anything for free, and you should be asking, what's the business model? And let's put it this way, if you're not paying, you're not the customer, you're the product. NordVPN does not log, and this has been verified through independent audits. Go to nordvpn/eSysman to get the 2-year plan with an exclusive deal, plus 4 bonus months free. It's risk-free with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, on with the video.
But this boat was delivered in 2021. Like I said, Fee is also a brand new boat. This was built in Turkey by a company called Aliyah Yachts. I don't know much about this company, but yeah, it's whole aluminium superstructure. Not an awful lot of activity on board right now. It is 8:20, and if you look on the vessel next to it, you can see that there's activity going on. The normal daily ritual of washing down the vessel is underway on other boats, but this one completely silent. You can see the massive crane there, and obviously that crane is used to lift that boat into the water. and there's obviously there's space there, and there's also, you can see there's a space on the deck there which clearly opens up, and they've probably got a lot more stuff inside of there, maybe jet skis, maybe that's an entrance to, and there's a door here as well that takes you down into the deck underneath. So they've probably got jet skis, you know, sea bobs and all that kind of stuff down there. There's no sanctions against the owner of this vessel, and the vessel in London is arrested for reasons that are basically he's Russian, and that's as far as I've been able to establish with the UK government. This is Aurelia, and it's got a Gulf colour scheme on it. This has got to be my favourite colour scheme ever on a yacht. If you watch my channel regularly, you'll know that I often wear a Gulf shirt. I'm a big car fan. I'm a Porsche owner. I love my Gulf shirts. I love that Gulf colour scheme. I even have a bag that's a Gulf bag, and this is a Gulf yacht. This has got to be one of my favourite, if not my favourite colour schemes I've ever seen on a yacht, just purely for the connection to cars. I would imagine that the owner is a big petrol head, a big car fan, to go and paint his boat in these colours. But yeah, absolutely love it. I think it's excellent. What do you think? Tell me what you think about the colour scheme on this boat. Is it too much, or is it just right? On a completely unrelated note, if you ever find yourself in this part of the world, in Imperia, you should come down here, check out the boats. During the season, there's not as many boats here, clearly, because they're being used, but you do still get to see some nice boats, as we've seen today. Be sure to come and walk around the marina as well. It is open to the public. You can walk like I'm doing now. I didn't have any particular access, anything that requires like a turnstile or anything like that to get in here. It is open to the public. So yeah, you can walk around and check out some of these boats. If you come in the off season, you know, October and onwards, there are a lot more boats here because they're not used during the winter, the ones that are here. And so you do get to see some bigger boats. But the section over the other side where the bigger boats normally are, there's no boats there at all. That's probably due to the sanctions as well, because like I said, it is favoured by a number of Russian-owned boats. One of the best ice cream shops I've ever been to is here in Imperia, and now the weather is perfect for going back to that shop. But yeah, for sure, come down and check it out. I mean, this view is worth it alone, and like I said, the ice cream shop is absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to try and visit it before I go. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting, and please let me know in the comments what you think. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications.